Hi friends, welcome back to Laptop Seniors, where we are all things retirement. Today we're talking to you about another neighborhood of Panama City. This one is San Francisco. So San Francisco is mapped out as sort of a bigger area, sort of a county, if you will, but it's also, there's a more concentrated area called San Francisco as well.
Yeah, it sort of seems like the one is like, like Viv mentioned, it's a big county and, it's got other areas in it, but then it seems like, okay, this is where actually is the residential area with the restaurants and things like that, which is what we're going to be concentrating on. But talk about the bigger area because it's big.
Yeah, well, first of all, slight correction to our video on Marbella, because the Paitilla Hospital actually is not in Marbella. We were corrected by a viewer, subscriber, and we appreciate those notes that you guys send in. So thank you for that. The Paitilla Hospital actually is in Punta Pacifica.
Go figure.
Which is part of San Francisco. So Punta Pacifica is, when we walked through it, it seemed like it was mainly all residential high-rise condo buildings, wouldn't you say?
A lot of it was, but then there was other where there were 2- and 3-story ones, like by the park.
There were, that's true.
It was a sort of a mixed thing, but certainly in the beginning of it, if you're going from Marbella, crossing the highway and then going into Punta Pacifica, it's all high-rises there.
And Pat mentioned the park, so Park Pacifica is a really sweet little spot. It's right on a little bay on the other side of the peninsula, and we really liked that park. It was like an oasis in the city, so that was nice. And then next to that, you go into Punta Pacifica, which is well known for the Trump Towers, for example, are there, the JW Marriott. There's, I believe, a casino in there.
Lots of beautiful high-end condos that are there. You know what it's like? It's like you're in Lauderdale. Like if I spun you around and said, you're in Fort Lauderdale, you would 100% believe me. It feels very moneyed.
So as you go north from the Puntas, the Punta Pacifica, Punta Pacifica, you will come to the Multiplaza. So the Multiplaza is a space where there's tons of high-end shopping, there's cinemas, all the designers you could hope for are going to be there, so that's pretty cool. And then the area that we're going to talk about is actually between the Multiplaza and Park Omar. Now, we've also done a video on Park Omar. It's a fabulous big park. I think it's a 140-acre park.
You know what I found out? It used to be a golf course.
Well,
I was sort of shocked at that because it's pretty rolling. I mean, not that you can have rolling golf courses, but
it is named golf on one side, and I found that confusing, so that's good to know.
Yeah, because I thought, looking back, I was like, wow, that would have been a really great golf course to play. So this is what we're going to do on this video. We're going to take you through from the Multiplaza, and we're going to be interspersing, videos that we took, here and there with Google Maps as we drive from the bottom of San Francisco to the top, up by Park Omar. You'll see the whole area as we go through it. You'll get a feel for it. So let's do that now. We'll go to the video and get on the road. Okay, let's start here. This is the Multiplaza Mall. We're going to start, we're on the right-hand side of the mall. We're on the eastern side. And we're going to start going up the street toward the Wyndham Plaza Hotel, which is sort of in the middle of San Francisco. So now we're going to be on Google Maps, and we'll take that little drive up by, doing the clicking of the map. Let's take a look and see what's around here. Okay, already you can see high rises and things. So now we're going to go on this street, which is Israel, and we're going to go down toward the Wyndham Plaza Hotel.
This particular area is not really exciting to me.
No, it was. Well, you're on a main artery, that's why. See, now this is the hotel with the red, and we're going to go up this street. And again, ultimately, we're going to go up this street all the way to Park Omar. But here's where the shops and restaurants and things start.
CC, you will see us dining there in a few minutes.
and some other restaurants to get a feel for what's here. This was a really nice one. This was, very close to Assisi, maybe a block away, somewhere around in there.
This is beautiful here.
There's kind of like the city side of Multiplaza Mall or the opposite side of Multiplaza Mall. We're on the opposite side. It definitely has a completely different feel than the other side.
Like
Yeah.
the northeast side, right?
Yeah, I guess yeah, closest
Heading
to the water.
into the residential community.
Yeah, the side closest to the water on that side of the mall definitely has a really neat residential, lots of little cool little restaurants everywhere. This
We're so amazed.
this feels like San Francisco
How
actually.
beautiful this little community is with lots of little restaurants scattered around.
Yeah, very cool. Dude.
We loved our evening there. The dinner was great. The atmosphere was fantastic. But we did have an issue with our pensionado and the discount.
Yeah, they wouldn't give us the discount. They just wouldn't do it. And the bill was like almost $100. So that was sort of a downer for the night. Okay, we're on the same street where I showed you with the regular video. Now we're on Google Maps, and I'm going to drive all the way up to Park Omar, right across basically all of San Francisco, okay? So we'll drive from the Crowne Plaza, then we're going to jump to Park Omar, and then drive back down the other way on that same street. It's kind of like there's a major intersection going east-west, and it's one way from Park Omar down to it, and it's one way from the Crowne Plaza going up to it. So that's what we're going to do. Going from the Crowne Plaza, you just have to go a block and you're right at that restaurant that we were eating in, and a whole bunch of restaurants all around there. I mean, it's a really nice area. And as you go forward and just keep moving onward, you see more and more of what is San Francisco. Now we're going to be going up to a street, like I mentioned, that goes east-west, and it's not that these are one-way streets. It's that Google, for some reason, probably their truck only went up one way and then left and then came back down the other way. So right up here at this street, right here, I can't go forward anymore with Google Maps to show you. I got to jump all the way to Park Omar and come back down that street, back to this east-west street. So we're back up at Park Omar, really large park, and we have a video on that if you want to actually see the park. It's really nice. So we're going to turn around here, and we're going to go back down this street and head back to that east-west street that sort of separates, it's half and half of San Francisco. I want you to look at the buildings here, and what you see. We had the impression that the other end, down by the restaurant, down by the Crowne Plaza, down by the Multiplaza Mall, that it was a nicer end of San Francisco. It's the nicer side. Although this side has Park Omar, which is a huge benefit. You're right at it. But I don't know, this one just seemed like older.
We typically haven't done too much with our show notes in other videos, but you'll see that we're going to put links to a few helpful things. There's 3 videos that we have referenced or are nearby. There's also some links to some real estate in the area. There's rentals. I saw a tutu right off the first search for $900 a month.
Oh, nice.
Which was good. The condos in all of San Francisco range from maybe about $150,000 upwards. You can probably find something less.
For a lot of the houses, you have a pretty fair amount of land. Again, nice residential area. One last thing for this video and for all of the videos that we do about the areas that are in Panama City, we're primarily doing that for someone who's never been to Panama City. And when you're there for maybe a week, you're checking out getting a visa or starting the process or something like that. And I'm just trying to key and make it clear for you, for your time, what should I visit? What should I see? What's good? What's not? What's so-so? I can not waste my time there. That kind of stuff. This would definitely be an area that you should take a look at.
Thanks for being with us again today. We sure appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and come back and see us again soon. Bye for now. Ooh.